to ask in terms of brands and different qualities and things like that. Would you have a sort of a general recommendation for anyone who might be shopping for a new oven in terms of, as you say, like what are the main differences in terms of is it mainly insulation? Is it features? What would you recommend?
Unlike some items like dishwashers, where the price you can get a $500 dishwasher or a $1,500 dishwasher, and they generally have the same parts inside. With an oven, as you go up in price, it really does increase in its capability and performance. So the more expensive it is, generally, the better it's going to be built. The more insulated it's going to be. The seals are going to be good. The temperature fluctuation is going to be less. It's going to heat up faster. It's going to have a lot more features. So to kind of go through the spectrum, if you're, say your college student is moving out and is renting an apartment, it has no oven, obviously the most he's going to be cooking is probably, pizza bites or something like that. You don't really
Yeah.
need anything too technical for that. So I would recommend sticking with a low end, whether it's gas or electric, which they're really solid. I mean, they really don't break a whole lot. They're just very basic. So we're looking at Hot Point is a good one for a low end. That's inexpensive but does a good job. And then just kind of a basic low end Kenmore, Whirlpool, something like that. We're talking on sale for $350 sometimes. So really good option. When you start to get in mid-range, household, wife, kids, cook at least a few times a week. Mid-range, I would say stick with the Kenmore Maytag Whirlpool variety, and you're looking at anywhere from about 4 to about 700. They're more solid. They're fairly insulated. They do a good job. You can still make bake a great cake. And if you're really looking for something kind of on the higher end, you could always go to the extreme with something like Viking or something, but you're looking at 10
Mhm.
grand, which unless you got a business, I wouldn't really recommend that.
Mind blowing the prices that
Oh,
they go for.
yeah. I mean, they're wonderful. I'd love to have one of those, but good grief.
Yeah.
Very expensive. Really on the high end, Gen Air does a really good job. I really like the Gen Airs. They typically come kind of with that blue interior, so that they're nice to look at. They've got great features. And even like the little things, like when you open the door, it's a really solid door. The hinge is real great. It opens real easy. It closes real easy. And just the temperature variance is really good on those. So Gen Air, I think, would probably be my pick for a higher end model. And you're looking at typically, if it's a built-in oven, somewhere in the ballpark of probably 850 to 1200. If you're looking at a double oven, which is fantastic, especially for big gatherings, you're upwards of 2000 plus range. But yeah, that kind of hits the whole spectrum.
Yeah, it was a fantastic breakdown. Really good to know and to keep in mind.
Mhm.